Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how to, as a life professional, to sign the declaration form to complete your safe sport requirements with ISB Global and the PGF Canada. And so I'm going to walk through these steps that have been emailed to you. So you go to this link, you should be able to copy it, but essentially you go to that link is the first step, which is right here on an internet browser. You can see in the email here, it says as an example, John Doe, it would be capital J, no space, capital D. In my case, I'm going to use Darcy Crawl and the number 3. Just ignore the 3, but capital D, no space, capital K. Sometimes people, like if your name's Dave, but in the system with the PGF Canada, it's David. So you want to use David. But anyhow, it's first name, last name, capital letter on the first, your first name, first letter, capital letter, first name of your last name. You enter the generic password, which to start, the default password is the capital P and then all lowercase for password. The @ symbol, 1, 2, 3. So it's just like it's outlined here, right here. Capital P, password @1, 2, 3. You're going to hit this button to get your, basically to get a code. It's a security feature. So now it says that an email has been sent to your email address. You have to make sure you're going to the right email, the one that is on your PGA account. So in this case, I've got it going to this email here. So just bear with me for a second. And it does take about a minute or so. This is an old code. I don't know if it's going to work. I just did this as a test a second ago. But usually it takes a minute or two for these codes to come in. So you have to be patient. You might have to sometimes like refresh your screen to get the code. You might find that it goes to your junk mail. So you have to check your junk mail as well. I'll see if this one works. It is one that I just did. So sorry, going back. So I just copied the code. I entered the number and I hit verify. Now it gives me this step. So the first time I have to agree to the terms. ISB Global is a company based out of Guelph, Ontario. It's a company that does online police checks, essentially. They've been in the business for 25 years, I guess, from what I understand. And yeah, so they're essentially helping us with this new process. So you hit submit. For the old password, you enter capital P A S S W O R D @ symbol 1, 2, 3. Just like it says in the email. Now I'm going to copy and paste that. You can see here you have to have 8 characters, a number, a special character, a lowercase, and an uppercase. I'm going to just use the exact same and just put a 4 at the end because that'll work. Just make sure I pasted it in correctly. I've got the old one right. Hit update. Okay, so now it's got me in here. If I go back to the email, it says, okay, so I'm past this point. I've logged in. Now I got to add a photo to my profile. So I'm going to go back here. One way is you can find a photo online if you don't have one. So for instance, I'll go to the website here. I'll find my photo. I'll just right click and save image. I'll save it in my downloads. I'll call it number 2 here. Save. So there it is. So now in ISB, I click this button here. I find the photo, which is right here. I upload it, and now I hit save. If you have your NCCP number, you can enter it, but if you don't, that's okay. You don't need to. Hit save. Now you'll notice my tasks appear. So again, it says that in the email. After you've done this step, my task will show up, and then you have to click on the box to complete the declaration form. And essentially your goal is to get it marked green. So I'm going to click on the box pending task. I'm going to say I don't teach or work in the golf industry. You have to scroll down, read this sort of disclaimer, for lack of a better term. So you have to scroll down and you have to check this box. So you check here, put your signature in here, using your mouse. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I just use my mouse to try and do that. You check this button when you're good. You wait. It says, okay, image is uploaded successfully. And then always hit save. Not this one. Hit save. Wait a second, you're done. That's what you need to do to finish the process. ISB, reviews it. In a day or so, it'll be done, and then you won't have to. It'll turn green. You'll have a badge. You're all set. All right, that's it. Thanks.